Sometimes Mother Nature has other plans. We're Anchor Swing, and this is our adventure. The drive to Lake Washington from the marina just north of Portland is about 180 miles, at about 4 hours given traffic. I did swing through Longview, Washington to pick up a piece of canvas needed for the boat and ran into some traffic in downtown Seattle as expected. Unfortunately, I got launched into the lake a little later than what I wanted to. The trip from Sandpoint to Ballard Locks is just under 8 miles. Unfortunately, most of the distance through there is no wake zone with a max speed of 7 knots. You end up cruising probably 4 to 6 knots almost the entire way. I pulled into Ballard Locks well after dark. I decided it was best to not mess around with the cameras and recording on the rest of the trip to Everett, just so I could focus on watching out for debris, crab pots, and safely navigating myself up to Everett. After dragging this boat on trailer all the way up to Seattle into Lake Washington, launching in there in the evening, going through the Ballard Locks at night, cautiously traveling all the way up from Seattle to Everett to see my son's ship off, Mother Nature had other plans for us. Normally I wouldn't advise going out in the fog in a boat without radar or infrared, but this was pretty important to me, so I decided to give it a shot. I did look up and check the weather, and I saw some blue sky through the fog. I figured I'd be okay, things would work out, and I'd be able to see the ship off. Things changed pretty quick on the water though. All I did was look down at my phone for a couple minutes, look up, and it was a completely different picture. Unfortunately, given the denseness of the fog, I wasn't able to see his ship leave. I did hear it go through the fog just off in the distance. So after he had left, I turned the boat around and used the sound of the nearby sea lions in my plotter to find my way back to the dock, where I sat for the rest of the day and worked until it was time to head to Seattle and pick up Jennifer. Pulled into Bell Harbor just after 7. Had to get the boat docked, secured, and set up for Jennifer's arrival. The 2-mile walk from Bell Harbor to the train station wasn't exactly for the faint of heart. Had to deal with a few aggressive homeless people and a ton of rats running around. Fortunately, Jen arrived safely from Portland and enjoyed her peaceful train ride up. On the way back, Jen and I stopped in for a quick drink and then settled in for a nice night on the boat. Good morning in Seattle. Woke up this morning to a little surprise. Let me show you. Look at this big. I think the lifeboats are bigger than our boat.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, not as
I
cool.
want to be a window.
You want to be a window washer? One of those guys up there.
Except I wouldn't need that. I just
Just hang with one hand, wash with the other.
You can believe me.
It looks like there's a crane up there on the left. We can just lower you up and down with a crane. You don't want to go on the crawler over here? Yeah, it's kind of lame, isn't it? Norwegian Bliss is the largest of the Norwegian cruise line fleet. At 1,904 feet with a beam of 136 feet, she has a displacement of 168,000 tons, carrying over 4,000 passengers and a crew of 1,700. Among other things, she has a go-kart track, miniature golf course, and an aqua park. She home ports in Seattle, Los Angeles, and Miami, taking passengers to Alaska, Cabo, and the Caribbean, depending on the time of year. After enjoying watching this amazing ship, we remember the noontime checkout at Bell Harbor Marina, so we headed off to get breakfast and see Seattle's yummiest and grossest attractions. Oh wait, hold up! I should take a second and introduce ourselves. I'm Ted, and the good-looking one on the right is Jennifer, and our boat is the Almond Joy. Now back to the show.
Thank you.
Tell them that you want one half of the fish outside of the box.
Okay, appreciate it.
How's it going, guys?
Good, yourself?
Hey guys, great.
I'm gonna pack this coho salmon up for you.
Can you take one half of it outside the box so we can eat it tonight?
Yeah.
Okay,
You're gonna be home in 48 hours, I heard.
Monday. Will that work?
Sounds good.
Okay, cool, appreciate it.
Got it.
Founded in 1930, Pike's Place Fish Market is known for throwing fish across the store while yelling orders. It was purchased in 1965 by an employee, John Yokoyama, so he could make enough money to afford payments on his Buick Riviera.
I'm just thinking, instead of a big box, they can wrap it up like that. It's a 24-hour pack, and if you keep it in your fridge or your cooler, it'll be on a 24-hour gel block like this. And then, I mean, because I don't really think you need a big box for just one thing.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Is that reusable, that block of ice thing? Nice.
Ironically, right next to the tastiest attraction in Seattle, and almost as popular, is probably the grossest attraction in Seattle.
Get the gum? You want a piece off the That's so gross. I thought it was somebody's phone number at first. Not everybody, obviously. That's gross.
The gum wall started in the early 1990s when patrons of the Unexpected Productions started sticking chewing gum on the walls with pennies in it. Almost 25 years later, in 2015, the 2,350 pounds of gum was steam cleaned off the walls. Gum started reappearing shortly after the cleaning and hasn't stopped since. After seeing more ABC gum than we ever thought possible, we had to hustle to make checkout time at Bell Harbor Marina. Please join us next time as we make our way 47 miles north from downtown Seattle to Oak Harbor for a fun experience.
What are you doing with your butt?